Yo guys, welcome back to the video, and in today's video we'll be talking about this disturbances in the Atlantic, which has a 10% chance formation. I'm sorry for filming this video about um 8:02 is because I was busy at 7 o'clock, and plus Pamela did make landfall as a hurricane when I was at school. Um, Made landfall here. Didn't. It's actually still a tropical storm. The Metcalf was a hurricane though, but it weakened to a tropical storm just today. So it's a hurricane, storm, and hurricane as it moved into land. Now it's gonna go over into Texas and deliver some rain into Texas. So it should do that. Then we've got the JTWC. Them monitoring. We've got Tropical Depression Namathu and Tropical Storm Kompasu right now. Kompasu, I will show you what Kompasu's track is. So Kompasu is still over land. Now, whether it will be weakening or not, we don't really know. Because it's meant to get up to 40 knots. And then it's on 45 knots an hour, which is 50 miles an hour. Then get to 40 knots here, and then get to rapidly weaken over land. So you've got so this is today. That's tomorrow. And that's Friday the 15th. Right? Yes, it is. So that's tomorrow, Thursday, at the 0Z. That's tomorrow at the 12Z run. That's Friday on the 0Z run. So Friday it should be over here and dissipated. And tropical tidbits. I will show you tropical tidbits now. Actually, I will show you satellite imagery of tropical storm Pamela. Now, because it's over the mountains. The mountains are really shredding this system, and it doesn't look as good. Like literally, the only time this storm looks good is when it formed. So there is the lower level center circulation, the LOC. The reason why this weakened to a tropical storm earlier on today is because there was some wind shear, and it disrupted the LLC, which means the low level center circulation. That was exposed for a bit, but then it moved into a favourable environment where actually still got wind shear, but managed to. I was thinking, but looking by the models, actually, I was looking at the 6C1 models, and they wasn't hinting of a major storm now, which is good, but that could change because we do have Wanda that does try and form, and then you've got a system that's here that's over the what to call it that's over the Yucatan near Cancun, and then whether it moves up north we don't know, but no, it moves down south, goes into the East Pac, and the East Pac gets a tropical storm, and they get tropical storm. I'll be back in a minute, guys. So we do have a system that is here. Whether it will become Adrian, we don't really know. Now, we're looking at the models. We do have a high pressure system ridge, which is over here, which is giving England some nice weather, and then you got a weakness in the ridge, so any storm that does form will go out towards here. Now the break splits off, and another bit of the system forms here, so that might become Bradian, or Bradian, I don't know. And this is by October 29th, which is on a Friday, on the 12Z run model. So on this model run now, the 18Z run will come out about 1 o'clock UK time. Ocean, that La Nina you can still see, which is prevalent there. Kind of a good looking La Nina, I'm not gonna lie. Nina 1+2, that's going down. Nina 4, that's going back up. Nina 3, that's staying where it is right now. Nina 3.4. Nina 3.4 is going up a little bit, but it probably will go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down like that, as it did last year. But when last year it was just kept going down to like 5 or 6 degrees Celsius. So I will show you the Atlantic. The Atlantic is especially the Caribbean. The Caribbean is extremely warm. 30 degrees Celsius in some parts of the Atlantic anyway. Isolated, which is there, you've got that nice 30-degree patch. So any storm that forms over here will really rapidly intensify, whether they move that way or whether they move this way or whether they move over the Yucatan and into the Gulf Coast. You don't really know. Now, our typical pattern for October is here. So that's our typical pattern for October. And obviously storms can still form up here as well. And you've got our typical pattern here, which is up in October. The MDR is sometimes dead, but you can still get waves that still manage to try and form here and then travel into the Caribbean, or just go north like that. So go into the Caribbean and just go north like that. You do get waves like what Ida came from like that do travel into the Gulf, or do travel into the literally graze the coast of Nicaragua and Honduras, like that, and then make landfall in the Yucatan. Now, if it does do that, it'll be a tropical depression, tropical wave there, tropical storm maybe there, a tropical storm there. Then when it goes over the Yucatan, be a tropical storm. And then when it comes out, it'll have all this warm water to contend to in the Gulf. Now, the Gulf got hammered last year with storms after storm after storm keep forming like that and kept coming into the track like this and then like that, and then you had some storms that did that, looped around and went like that again. So you had some chaotic tracks last year. The biggest track was Hurricane Laura. Now Laura went from like this, went like that, and then went like that, which is your typical August pattern. And then you got Iota, which formed in July, should I say, and went like that. It was a fairly short-lived storm, actually. Very short-lived Cat 5, but it wasn't actually a Cat 5. So it formed here, went up, down, up, down, up, down, and then dissipated here on the 21st. So, it was only lasted for about maybe 7, 8, 9 days. So not a lot of days. Um, Bahamas, they haven't really had any system of any kind since Dorian of 2019. Like when Dorian literally came over here, it literally upwelled all these waters to 26 degrees Celsius. The Caribbean was still 30 degrees. Um, the Gulf was about 30 degrees. The MDL was about 28 degrees. Up here was about 26 degrees. Where this green outline is, so all of this here was 26 degrees Celsius up here in 2019. But now it's below. I'll tell you why. It's because the icebergs that happened up here in early in early in late winter. So icebergs came down like that, and stopped the waters from warming in the subtropics. So yeah. So yeah. Anyway, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. See you all, peace, and see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.